Yo, what it do? It is me. It is that wrestling dude. And we are lucky tonight, just in time for Valentine's Day. The ladies love him. The fellas hate him. The love symbol and sexiest man alive, Papichulo, man. Welcome.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get right into it, man. Who trained you? How many years been at it? And where you based out of?
Man, Gangrel trained me. Also trained with Devon, and I'm based right now out of Orlando or Florida. Period.
How long you been at it?
I've been at it for almost. I'm going on my fourth year now, actually.
That's it.
What can I say? When you're good, you're good.
Yeah. So what's your origin story? How'd you get into wrestling?
Love, man. I love the passion. I love beating people up. You know, I've been a troublemaker. My mouth gets me in trouble. It just seemed like the ideal place to get out. My personality.
All right. So you fan growing up?
Say that one more time.
You're a fan growing up?
I was actually. I was a fan of the big company. I used to grow up. I grew up watching it with my grandfather. Descansa en paz, abuelito.
Who'd you watch? Who's your favorites?
So I remember the first one match I watched was with Eddie Guerrero. Uh, that got me hooked up. Then I started. Who got me kind of interested? Eddie was one. Shawn Michaels, The Rock, Flair, people like those.
Okay. So 4 years then. So you're a COVID guy. COVID came around, you're like, fuck, the world's ending. I gotta get a shot at what I want to do.
There you go. That's
Okay.
a good way to put it. But yeah, after COVID, once everything started opening back up again, I had the uh, fate brought me to Florida, and well, that's where I found Gangrel's Wrestling Asylum up in Dania Beach, and that's where I was like, as soon as I saw him in the ring, it just reminded me of basic training, and hey, I love that atmosphere. I love somebody just telling you shit to your face and being honest about it.
Okay. You're in the military?
Let's not talk about that.
All right, all right. No problem, no problem. Were you naturals as day one in the ring?
Say that again.
Were you a natural? Did it come easy
Natural?
for you? Yeah, did it come easy for you?
Absolutely. It's easy. Everything comes easy to me.
So what was the hardest part then for you?
And the
If there was
hardest part, the
at the beginning,
politics.
the politics?
Because I don't kiss ass. I don't bullshit with anybody. I keep it simple. I tell it how it is. If you don't like it, that's fine. I'll try to work around it. I'm a nice guy until I don't have to be it. But I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I'm just gonna, you know what, move on. I don't feel appreciated, then it's just I'll feel appreciated somewhere else.
Okay, because I mean, I'm not trying to skip ahead of here, but you said you're not a ass kiss, you're not a politicker. We had the king of Florida, Daniel Starling, on here, man. He said the opposite about you. He said you're an ass kisser, you're a politicker, that you're a weasel that does whatever he can to get a shot, that you don't deserve what you have. It's all the games you play.
Who the hell is Daniel Starling, anyways? First, right? The king of what? The king of Florida? The king of Florida of what? Section 8 apartments? Let's be honest here. Come on, man. He gets his crown from Burger King. Come on. He wears the same shirt every single interview, every single promo. I'm not entirely convinced that guy's going to tell me how I live my life or whatever. I interacted with him very minimally. Uh, who the hell is he to fucking come in here? Oh, shit. Am I allowed to curse?
No, go ahead, have at it, man. Be
Who the
yourself.
hell is he to fucking come out here and fucking talk shit about me when he don't know who the hell Poppy is? That's why he ain't got no girlfriend. Because if not, I would have stolen that already. You know, losers like him, I don't waste my time with him, man. He found out about that on Saturday. It's a good thing that I was going through some emotional shit on his part. I was dealing with some personal stuff in my life that I'm not gonna get into because I'm not the type of guy to put excuses. I don't care if you like me or not. I'm not an excuse kind of guy. Daniel Starling's right here. I'm right here, brother. You know, I don't make excuses for who I am or the things that happen. I can go and say, oh, this happened and that happened. Hell, I forgot to take my shirt off. That enough to tell you that I'm not in my head right space. But that's okay. You know, I still got away with slamming his ass on the floor. Ask him, have you heard from him then, since then? You haven't, have you?
I have not seen him. I have not seen
Absolutely
him.
nothing. And watch out. I got one question for them, for the Pride of Wrestling executives over there. If he doesn't make it to the next show, does he vacate that championship to me because I broke him? Because I broke him like the loser that he is. I broke him like he was Batman and I'm Bane.
So you left them lying. You left them lying in the ring
No, I left him lying on the floor.
on the floor.
Sadly, you know,
Slam them on the concrete.
slammed him on the concrete, you know, just out of fun. I was just trying to show off to a girl that, you know, didn't want to give me her phone number because her boyfriend was right there. And I told him, you know what? I'll make your boyfriend my bitch like I just made Daniel Starling. That's true. I mean, nobody has put the amount of punishment on Daniel Starling the way that I have.
Hey, it's only fair if you take him out of action. It's only fair you should get a shot again, right at the Southeastern title.
I think it's absolutely true. My lawyers already got in touch saying that I wasn't in my right headspace, that I wasn't emotionally prepared to be there. But hey, as a man, sometimes you have to do things even though you don't want to do them. That is priority number one. And I am a man of my word. And even though I wasn't 100%, and even though I was limping, and even though I had just suffered a terrible head injury, I still went in there ready to take that championship, fully committed to come out the champion.
You know what? The people in Seminole were lucky there, man. And coming in there with a head injury like that, you know, most people would have called the match off and for another day, man. But you guess you're a man of the people. Went out there and give them what they wanted to show.
It's not even about the people. I don't care about the people. The people are treacherous. They build you up to take you back down. I don't care about the people. I do it because I'm a man. Period. Unlike most of the people in that audience that only pretend to be man, I am a real man, and they are witnesses to. They're what a real man should be. If you didn't hear that,
Your witness to a real man should be. So that's why all the guys must hate on you, then, right?
the guys, the husbands, the people who ain't me, they all hate. Trust me, they all hate. They all talk, all of them, and then they go. They're very hypocrites. Then they come around. They come ask me for advice about relationships, about women, because they know who's pulling the real women. Win or lose, it doesn't matter. I'm the winner. Period. That's just Papichulo.
But just Papichulo. I can see that. I see where that hate's coming from. For people that never seen you in the ring, man, what do you think's your best match? What would you tell them to go watch?
Man, every match is my best match.
Okay.
You know what? Since we've been talking on Pride of Wrestling, this one isn't gonna pop up for a while. But the triple threat that I had recently with Pride of Wrestling, with Benji Neptune and Baby Keith, that's a good match. The one before that, also on Pride of Wrestling, it's a fatal four-way with August Artois, that little bitch with his stupid elephant pants. That one, that's also a pretty decent match. The way I beat up Cha-Cha Charlie and just completely humiliated him in front of everybody. That's a special match in my match, because you know the Florida superstar just succumbed to El Papichulo like everybody else does.
Some big names you ran through.
Oh man, I can give you bigger. Come on now. I face NWA stars. Am I allowed to say that? I face a lot of triple letter stars, triple letter fucking people. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm
They all,
entitled.
they all can't hold you up, man. They're not on your level.
Come on, man. I just finished. I got Rich Swan over here, and I just finished whooping his ass. Ooh, yep, exactly.
Who's a better dancer? You or Rich Swan?
That tells you.
Damn, you got all the effects.
Come on, man.
Damn.
You tell me. You
All
tell
right,
me who's a better dancer, who's better looking too.
I'm gonna see Rich still in those moves in the next match. I saw the speaking of Baby Keith, man, I saw the clip of you dropping him on his face, man. Poor guy.
What can I say, man? Except you're welcome.
You mentioned August Artois, man. I saw before he went for Thailand, he kind of told you had to beat Daniel Starlin. You had to take the title from him. What do you think he's gonna say to you next time you see him?
Man, do I really care about what August Artois thinks? Come on, man. He's not on my level. I mean, let him enjoy his little birthday gift to himself. Let him enjoy his little lady boys. Let him buy his little elephant pants. Come back out here. You know, let him have his fun. He's got to come back out here. Nobody expected the things that happened to me. Obviously, they were, you know, I'm like I said, I'm not over here putting excuses. Everybody goes through some shit. I'm not kissing ass to anybody, but I am very aware that everybody goes through shit every single day in their lives. Uh, that's still no excuse. You know, we still show up. We still get faced. We still gotta work. We still
Yeah.
gotta pay the bills. But I can take that championship whenever I want. And if I don't take it away from Daniel Starlin, which honestly, my lawyers already put up a good case telling them why I should have my rematch. Um, even if it's not with him, with whoever it is, I'm not afraid to step up and take that championship away because it is Papi time. You know, it's Papichulo time. It is the Papichulo era. It is the time of Papi. It is sexy time. It is for these companies to actually have somebody beautiful, sexy, a charismatic individual representing them. Not these people that don't even look like they work out. Come on, man.
It is true. We had I want to say Pretty Rich Wise on here. We were kind of talking about that, about how a lot of these guys, like, you want your promotion to look good, you gotta put have a champion that looks good in the ring, not like some slob that works at the gas station.
Absolutely. Ooh,
That's she, man.
I know that's me. And everybody knows that's me. But even if I don't politic, other people do. And, they try to work ways around how Papi can be, derailed. But it doesn't happen because I don't quit. Because you toss me into a pool of bullshit, I'll just swim right through it with a smile. I'll come out swinging, baby. You think Pablo Escobar was bad? Shit. You
You
never
ever
seen a bad guy like me, man. Okay?
they have it, they have it. You wrestled outside the states before?
Absolutely, man. What are you
Where
talking
at?
about?
Where at? Let me hear your resume. Where you been outside the states?
I've been in Puerto Rico. I've been in Denver. I've been in Colombia. I've been in the East Coast, uh, North Carolina, South Carolina, Jersey. I can keep going, but I've been enough places. I've only done this for 3.5 years. People are just starting to get out, and they've been fucking forever here.
Yeah. Colombia, I was just down there for a wedding, man. A lot of guys go down there to buy companionship. I don't see you going down there and having to buy it for anything like that, right?
I don't need to buy anything, bro. Everything comes free to me. They want to buy me They want to buy my companionship. Hey, I got women asking for my companionship on a daily basis, brother. I got married women asking for my companionship on the married basis. I got their husbands asking if I can be a companion to their wives. Come on, man. We're not on the same level. These people try to compete with me. I ain't even looking at them.
That's why the hate comes from.
Okay, they know it's true though.
Yeah. Speaking of hate, man, we had Salazar de la Muerte on here. Another guy had a lot to say about you, called you a rat, man. What do you think his issue is with you?
I mean, I did have a nice time with this girl.
Oh,
You know, I left her. I left her pretty knocked out. Like when I was done with her, oh man, she was just laying there like this. So
damn! Now
I
I
can
see it. It all
understand
makes
why he
sense now,
hates
man.
me so much. But it's okay because even though it wasn't consulted with me, I found out through a freaking life that IWA Florida just is organizing a private event for a selected few individual fans who are lucky enough to receive that underground style of match. Even though I wasn't in the moment fully appreciated of that situation, I'm like, damn, a few special kinds of fans get to see me just completely destroy Salazar de la Muerte. You know, they're gonna be they're gonna they're gonna take this treat to their tombstone. You know, when I'm done with Salazar de la Muerte, that'll be me finishing him off. I've already finished Mr. C off. I've already beat. I mean, I've already finished La Brava. And if we want to talk full controversial, I technically beat it Romeo too. But hey, who's counting? I got no problem with Romeos. I have no problem at all. I'm just stating facts. But when it comes to Salazar, there is something special that's gonna happen. I think it's the 2nd of March, where I'm just completely gonna finish him off and completely annihilate what's left of controversial ink. And you're gonna have Papichulo to thank for that. Like, hey, bow down to your knees just like every other woman. I love my life, baby. I love.
So you're the reason why Carlos hasn't been seen for a while in the States?
I am exactly the reason why Carlos hasn't been seen in the States, why he took his tail behind his head and went back to Puerto Rico, completely isolated his partner. Like when I was done with Carlos, there was nothing he could do. We haven't seen him. He radio silenced everything. He just talked about his personal life and his little drama with his girlfriend. Nada especial en el tipo eso. Carlos es un bobolón. Carlos es un pendejo de la muerte. Carlos es un mamabicho. Okay? And you can quote me on that. Mira, lo que es Carlos y Salazar, los dos me lo maman. Okay? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, pero es que está saliendo el lado boricua mío ahora mismo. Papi Vega Alta representando en la casa. Enñangotado, pero enñangotado para cagarme en la cara tuya. Esa es la realidad. Oh, I'm sorry. Did not everybody understand that? Don't worry about it. If you don't understand it, you don't need to understand it. All I'm saying is El Papichulo is the sexiest man alive. He is the real star of POW and IWA Florida and anywhere else he goes. Period. ¿Quién es tu papi?
Speaking in facts. When are you heading back to Puerto Rico? When are you gonna wrestle again in Puerto Rico?
All right. So this is a little secret, but I'll tell you. I'm going to Puerto Rico. I'm not gonna tell you where, and I'm not gonna tell you what company, but I'll be there in March.
March.
I'll be there next month.
Okay.
And it's been a while since I've been on my island. It's been a while. I mean, el encanto de Puerto Rico es el Papichulo. Let's be honest here. Yo soy el encanto de todas las mujeres, and I've been far away from home as it is for so long. I'm just missing it. There's nothing like being back on my island. I love it. I love our culture. I love everything about being a puertorriqueño. Yo soy boricua aunque naciera en la luna porque voy subiendo y voy bajando en todos estos pendejos.
I ain't got nothing to say, man. You're speaking poetry, man. You're a poet.
I know. Appreciate it. Philosopher too.
Philosopher. Speaking of philosopher, man, I can't have you on here without asking you for all the guys out there. Like, what do you do for on the first date? You go all out, or you start off low and work your way up?
Say that again.
First date. when you take a girl out on the first date, do you go all out balls to the wall? You start off low and build up to the nice shit later on. Because I got a homeboy. Every girl he meets, it's always 5-star restaurants off rip, and then then he's got to maintain that, and he bitches about having to contain that. You're the type of guy you don't even have to do that.
Man, I charge for this. All right. You start all out. First impression. That's what you're expected to give every single time now.
Yeah.
You know, if all right. If that is the starting point, where do you go from there?
Yeah.
Like that's a, what is it called? Pedestal they're putting you in.
Yeah.
You know, that's the minimum requirement you gave her that. Now it only gets better from there. It's a deranged expectancy. Una expectativa mala.
Mm-hmm.
A false whatever. If you can't afford to show your girl a great time without being general and taking her to the movies or taking her to dinner, even if it is a 5-star restaurant, because ladies love to eat. Doesn't matter if it's a 5-star restaurant or alcapurria and piñones. You know, women love to eat, but you know, there's a time and place for everything. I believe that. That you can surprise your girl out of nowhere with a 5-star meal, but your girl, you shouldn't start that way. You know, you can plan a whole day for her without even going. Something simple. Fuck, take her to Disney or something. I don't care.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't know. Just why you got to spend all that money on a maybe?
Oh, maybe.
On a maybe when you can have, when you have somebody, cherish that person and spend it on that person. You know. Or if you like to spend that on many people, then fucking, you know, 1-star meal for 5 bitches.
You got a bunch lined up for tomorrow for Valentine's Day?
Well, they like to keep their privacy, mainly because then they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing with me.
You don't want to get Salazar pissed again, huh?
Shut up, man. Shut up.
No comment. No comment. No comment.
Oh, brother. Come on, man.
So what about what would you tell these guys then that are too scared to talk to that girl? What kind of advice you got for them?
Talk to her, bro. What's the worst she can say? No. It's a little hard because ever since, you know, people dating apps, it's kind of like taking that personal thing and kind of like, hey, what are you talking to me? You know, it's like people are expected to just text. Nobody really comes up to you and talks to you, and if they do, they're like, what the hell? But hey, talk to her, give her a compliment. You know, the best compliment is asking her name first of all. Ask her name, get to know her, see where it goes. First of all, if she doesn't ask for your name back, then she's probably not interested. If she asks for your name back, then hey, go from there. But how hard is it to go up to a girl and ask her name? Come on, doesn't matter. I've had the most beautiful women in the world. I promise you, and some of the most smartest, sexiest women. And everything starts off with, hey, what's your name? Every single time. Oh, make sure to smile. How you think La Brava feels every time she sees me? Like, she doesn't know what to do. She's just like, she doesn't know to get angry or smile. And she's like, oh, you never return my phone calls. You don't know if that's the energy she's giving out or something like that. I know, yeah, and I understand why Salazar is mad. He's not Papichulo. You know, they're always gonna be held to that pedestal. you know. And once you got Papi, you never go back.
Now it's all starting to make sense now of all the stuff he said about you and why. I guess it's all you're painting the picture for me.
It's a great picture. Call me Picasso.
What's been your biggest moment so far? You think?
My biggest moment, I don't know. Getting rid of Carlos was pretty good. Getting rid of Carlos and Cha Cha Charlie was pretty good. Those two, and probably getting rid of Controversial Inc. That seems pretty good, but that hasn't happened commit fully yet. That's yet to come. I mean, I won a championship. I won the NGCW championship, tag team championship. But
Who's your partner?
my partner was Damian Fenrir. I think we ended up. Yeah, we beat Romeo Quevedo and D3 Roma.
I guess I see why you don't have a problem with him. You already beat Romeo, so why would you have a problem with him, right?
I got no problem with him, man. I never had an issue. It was a tag team shit. Other than that, I've had no problem. I found it. I mean, technically, I was in Controversial Inc. for a little bit, but come on, man. I was just biding my time, taking it, just enjoying every opportunity. And I didn't even have to kiss their ass. They just wanted me in their group because, everybody wants Papi. Is the reality. They wanted me with them. And then they're mad at me because I kicked Carlos in the face? How does that make sense? In what head? Come on, man. You guys wanted to hang out with the cool guy. You guys saw what a Papichulo is capable of. So you guys want to just, bring your entity and use me to benefit you. But now you mad because I use you to benefit me. Hey, man, you guys want to play checkers? I'm playing chess. I've always played chess. And guess what? I don't just play it, I win it. Call me Grandmaster Papi.
They're trying to get that Papi rub.
Bro, everybody. I promise you. From Controversial Inc. to Cha Cha Charlie, every single one of these dudes wishes they were me. Wishes they could talk to women like me. Wishes their life for 5 seconds was me. And I'm not even where I want to be yet. That's crazy, man, right? All these people are looking at me and I'm only looking ahead.
I'm surprised, man. Only 4 years in the biz, man. And to me, you're way better than more than half the people out there already.
Hell yeah. What? I've been here 30 minutes with you, and you already can tell that I have more personality than 98% of the people that you brought in here. Let's be honest. Shit. Tell me one person that's had more personality. Because I saw Salazar for like 5 minutes, and I was just like, oh, man, shit, boy. But now, 30 minutes with me is like, damn, look at Papi. That's a sexy ass man.
Life changing.
Watch the number of views that are gonna go up here. Compare them to Daniel Starling.
He's King of Florida. He's got 2 championships.
I don't care if he's a king, because I don't bow down to nobody. Nobody. Yo solamente me arrodillo por Dios y más nadie. Nobody. You can be a king, you can be an emperor. I kick your ass if I don't like you.
You go opportunity to ass whooper.
Oh, man, absolutely. And it doesn't take much to spark me. Ironically, I'm a patient person, but it doesn't take much. Like, I might write, like, you might piss me off and I might get it away with it. I'll just smile it off, but I'll write it down. Oh, I'll write it down. And with date and everything. and I'll write down the whole scenario, what happened, what you said, and how it made me feel. And that's all it takes to make it personal with me. hmm And I make it personal. Like I'm Michael Jordan in this bitch. I am the Michael Jordan. If, let's be honest. If this was NBA, if wrestling was NBA, I'd be Michael Jordan. If it was MLB, I'd be Roberto Clemente. If it was boxing, I'd be Ali. Bro, I am the best to ever lace up a pair of boots. I am the best of this future generation. There is nobody stopping me. And there ain't nobody that can tell you otherwise. And if they do, show me what you got in the ring. Show me. I ain't backing down. I'm a bad guy, but I ain't no bitch.
What's your next show you got up next that you're allowed to talk about?
I got New Jersey coming up, but I'll talk about IWA Florida. I Let's talk about IWA Florida. That's happening in March 3rd, but that one's only for exclusive people. So
Invite only.
invite only. If you haven't got a chance, try to kiss ass your way over there. Go to the page, follow, subscribe, message them. Try to get your ass in there, because I promise you, what I'm gonna do to Salazar, I'm only hoping that he brings La Brava so she can be a witness and I can take her home with me so we can have a round two, baby. Que rico. Yeah.
What about Yuka? What do you got to do to stop Yuka?
Oh man, Yuga.
You know
Last
he's
time
in
I heard from
Prometeo.
Yuga, he was like, what are you doing? You were my friend. You were my friend. You were supposed to be my friend. Hey, Yuga can touch my Yuga. That's all. Yuga me la
But
pela. Hey,
he's
great
got
manager.
he's got
I'll
el
give him
palito
that
eso
much.
now.
Great manager. He seems to hang out with a lot of legends, but at the same time, it's like sorry about that. It's like he mainly chooses to be around the people that haven't really helped him, and I'm glad they finally saw it with Carlos, because I don't know if he just left AWOL or just or got kicked out. I don't know, but I know I orchestrated those events for that shit to happen. I know I am the mastermind behind all that. I know I am the one that went to Sabio Vega in Puerto Rico and, kind of had a conversation with him. I am the one who went and meet up with Carlos' ex-girlfriend. I am the one who went and talked to Carlos' cousin and hit on her. Oh, by the way, mami, un saludito todavía pensando en ti. I am the one who did all that, got away with it, kicked his ass, pinned him 1, 2, 3, and did absolutely what I said I was going to do. Now, that being said, I'm going to do the same thing to Salazar, but 10 times more on a deeper, higher, grander scale. Just for those exclusive fans. Just because they earned it.
You about to end controversial ink for good.
Oh, absolutely, man. It's been a long time coming. The amount of shit I had to take when I was under controversial ink, you know, was ridiculous, especially from Carlos. Like the amount of shit that he talks, it's ridiculous. Like I have to put up a mask just to be like cool. You know when you're with somebody and you're fucking annoyed that that person is there, but you still gotta put on a fag because they're not really your friend. They're friend with everybody else's. But hey, fuck it,
Yeah.
because you don't give a fuck. But you're trying to be nice and not create more issues than you already do. Yeah, that was Carlos. So when I finally got rid of him. Sorry, I'm hearing all the bumps in here and I'm getting distracted. But I forgot what I was saying. I know it had something to do with Carlos' stupid ass.
You're good. You're good. Before I let you go back and teach Rich Swan some more things. Anybody out there you want to talk some shit about?
Oh man, let me see. Oh yeah. To answer your last question, I'm going back to Puerto Rico. I'm going to Japan, bitches.
First time going there?
Oh yeah, yeah, buddy.
Those Japanese women don't know what's gonna hit them.
No, they. Oh, konnichiwa. Yes, arigato, papichulo. Yeah, I'm gonna be the king of the pirates there. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh my god, I'm so ready, bro. That I don't know. I'm like a little kid, and I'm a big anime guy, so I'm probably gonna end up in a Pokemon cafe and visit some One Piece statues or some things like that. I don't know, man. There's so much things to do, and it's so big. I'm just very excited to have the opportunity to go out there and wrestle.
Yeah.
Uh, we
And
were
in front of,
there.
and especially in front of those fans, man, they're different. They're not the kind of fans that cheer and go crazy, man. They'll clap and that's it. You barely hear anything out of them.
That's okay, cause I don't like people cheering for me either.
There you
As long
go.
as they boo me, we good. Like I love all that hate. It fuels me. It makes me want to whoop that person harder. And oh my god, I love it. I love when you idiots start bringing out your little fucking signs saying "Poppy sucks" and all that shit and misspelling my name because you're all just feeding my ego, bro. Yo, yeah, I just know that I live rent free in your heads. And do I want to talk shit about anybody else? Let me see. Salazar's a bitch. Um, August Artois has nothing compared to me. Daniel Starling, I broke him. Like, what else do I gotta say? Um, who else has talked shit about here?
What about the other guys in the marquee? Tyler Uriah and Aaron Nova. You come across those guys?
Who? Anyways. Oh, and a special shout out to one of the most enduring, precious women I have ever had the chance and pleasure to be a part of. La Brava. La Brava, mamita. I can't wait to see you again. I hope you come in with Salazar so we can show him how a real man does things. Ay, Dios. Do you think people are going to talk shit about Papichulo now?
Oh, I mean, you said a lot. You said a lot. Uh, I'm sure Salazar is gonna have some stuff to say. I'm sure LaBrava is gonna have some stuff to say as well.
Yeah, they love me. They love me, especially La Brava. You can see her. I blow her kisses all the time. In fact, La Brava, besito para ti, baby. Mi bravita. Mwah. Yeah, see? She loves me,
She,
bro. She loves me.
she's gonna have that twinkle in her eye when she sees you.
Oh, I know. Hell, I might even show up to Shine. She's got a match there, right?
This Sunday.
Oh my God, bravita. Just call me. You got my number, mommy. It's- We're due. We're due for a check. But man, it's been lovely. What else? You want to talk about anybody else?
It's on you. I think you talked enough shit about everybody here. What about
I
another
didn't talk
Rican?
shit. I talked facts.
What about another Rican? Dirty Devin Diaz. You come across him?
Yeah, what's so special about him?
Nothing against him. You got no shit talking to him.
No shit. I squared off with him a few times in the ring. We stiff each other from time to time. But honestly, I have no problem with the dirty man. I respect him. I respect the path that he's chosen. I've had no issues with him. He's also a Puerto Rican, so I tend to normally root for Puerto Ricans up until I have a problem with them.
Except for
But
Salazar.
Puerto Ricans, they, some of them, bro. Not everybody, because like I said, 98% of us are very humble, very, very, very proud to be Puerto Ricans. But then there's some of us like Controversial Ink. Um, some of us that are just hypocrites, bro. They're just hypocrites. They hate, they hate, and they hate on their own. Like, look at me. I've never done anything to these guys that they didn't deserve. Like, nobody blinked an eye when I kicked Carlos in the face. Nobody corrected me and said that I was lying when I cut that promo after I kicked him in the face. Nobody. In fact, everybody said I was speaking facts. I don't lie. Even when I lie, I tell the truth.
Yeah, I was there at IWA Florida's last show, man. I guess the last time we all saw Carlos out in public.
Careful, he might not make it to this one. You know, it's just reality, bro. I can honestly say that he's a little scared of me. Yeah, as much as he talks and talks, he can't even look at me straight in the eye.
You got his number. You got his number. You got all Controversial Ink's numbers.
Yes, I do. Well, Salazar's number's coming up. But they're just these guys are just stepping stones. They're stepping stones in the road to superstardom for Papichulo. You know, these are just the necessary steps that I have to jump. Not walk, jump. And I will, because I'm a man of my word. No excuses. I will destroy Controversial Ink. I will finish them off. I, El Papichulo, the sexiest man alive from Vega Alta, Puerto Rico, will be the guy who completely eradicates anybody who stands before me. Starting with Controversial Ink and anybody else that dares oppose me.
Keep out for him. Watch out for him. You want to get embarrassed by Papichulo. Never be the same again. Go ahead and I can go let you go, man. I know you're busy, man. Got the ladies clawing at you, trying to bang through the door to see you. Where can the people find you at?
El Papichulo PR. El Papichulo PR, in case you don't understand Spanish. just do that and you'll find me, man. It's not hard to find me. Trust me, women do it every day.
Thank you for coming on, man. Life changing, just talking to you, man. And I'm sure you changed everybody's lives out here. And I'm sure you got ladies now that are ready to leave their men and come to your shows and throw their panties at you during the matches.
I did, man. Watch out for your lady.
I'm gonna keep it far away, man. Thank you again.
I suggest it, because then you'll be just another victim that she comes up and she's going, "Hey, honey, can you take a picture of me and Papichulo, please?" And then you gotta look like a stupid idiot holding the phone. I'm cool with this. I'm fine with this. Boop. Can we play a shirt so I can wear it to bed with you? Yes, honey. Yeah, facts.
Anyway. No, I mean it sounds like it's happened plenty of times with you before. Thank you again, man. I really appreciate it. You guys have a good night. Go check them out, man. March 3rd, beginning of March, IWA Florida. Go get in their DMs, get to that show, man. Him and Salazar, man.
It's
gonna be a fight.
The powwow also for Pride of Wrestling is gonna be around March. So yeah, keep an eye out. I love to hate every single one of you. I love the ladies. The real superstar finally shows up to your podcast. Finally, you can. Everybody can kiss my ass now. And well, hey, who's your papi?
You folks have a good night.